Okay, what's going on, everybody? What's up, what's up? Happy Eclipse Day! To those of you who can actually see the eclipse today, congratulations. I missed it. Apparently it already happened here. I missed it. I had no idea when it was going to happen. And I was trying to follow, like, on social media, people saying when it was going to happen. And the next thing I knew, people were like, oh, that was a great eclipse. I was like, what? Oops, I guess I missed it. Oh, hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, should be okay now. Give me one more second here. Okay. Ugh. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Alright, folks, so, anyway, let's try again. What a fun pre-stream. What is going on, everybody? What is up? How you doing? Happy Eclipse Day, as I was saying. If you could see it, I missed it. So I'm not going to be able to see the eclipse. But apparently it's not exactly the most exciting thing anyway. And it only lasts a little bit. If you look directly at it, you burn your retinas out. You have to wear, like, special glasses, dimming glasses or UV glasses or whatever in order to actually see it. Just one of those scientific oddities that is rare, and that's why people talk about it and get hyped about it, but not a very big deal. Alright, so, it is Monday, August 21st, 2017, ladies and gentlemen. And you may be wondering, gee, what is Phil up to today? Alright, let's talk. Well, first of all, on this first gameplay stream, folks, I'm going to be finishing up Agents of Mayhem. Been playing this game for a week. Now I'm wrapping it up. Trying to think how many sessions I did. I did Tuesday, Wednesday. Tuesday, Wednesday. Was it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? I think I did 3 sessions, right? So far. And I'm near the end. I'm basically at the end. I'm about to conclude it right now. There's 4 missions left that we're going to wrap up here on stream. Chances are, folks, alright, chances are that we are not going to be going the entire length of a normal stream. Normally I stream, you know, starting now, all the way till around 5 p.m. Very doubtful that we're going to fill the entire stream today with the 4 missions that are remaining of Agents of Mayhem, alright? Now, if I do finish early. That's fine. I will end the stream early, and what I'm going to do is film my review of Agents of Mayhem. That's right, I said film my review. And the reason I said that is because if you've been paying attention recently, I announced that moving forward, I will not be doing the edited style reviews that I've been doing for KO Gaming anymore because YouTube demonetized half the videos on the channel. And it gave me no opportunity to dispute this and get ad revenue back on those videos. So there's no holy way in hell that I'm going to be fucking putting in, you know, anywhere from 2 to 5 or more hours of work minimum on a review that's going to be demonetized in a month. It's just not worth it, all right? So my reviews are going to be me recording, you know, me just recording, you know, for the what am I talking about? Me just recording. Me recording myself talking to the camera, like I used to do, the old school reviews where I talk to the camera and I give you my thoughts about a game. There won't be any corroborating gameplay. There won't be custom thumbnails, all right? None of that stuff. It's going to be me playing or recording my opinion and thoughts on it, and that's it, okay? And it's that simple because it's going to be quick to do. It's not a lot of work, all right? And it allows me to still review the games, but not sink an overly ridiculous amount of time into reviewing the games, so that I can move on and do more streaming and do the stuff that you want to do, and honestly, the stuff that's keeping me afloat. Because KO Gaming was a great experiment last year that was actually successful for the year, and now that YouTube has decided to automatically demonetize all of my fucking videos on KO Gaming, there's no reason to do edited content for it ever again. In fact, more than likely, me doing the reviews in this style of me just talking to the camera is probably a much less risky method of you know, doing a review, and a very less chance of being demonetized than if I actually did put in gaming play footage, edit in thumbnails and overlays and all that shit, okay? So, yes, folks, that is the deal. Reviews are going to be the old school, talking to the camera from now on. And if I do finish today's Agents of Mayhem stream early, I will take the time to film and release that review of Agents of Mayhem on KO Gaming later today. All right? Fair enough? Okay. Never forget, says, just put the reviews on the King of Hate vlogs. No. No, folks, I will not do that. Because the bottom line is, if I do that, all right, I'll get no money for it at all. At least on KO Gaming, I'm partnered with Curse, and I'm making a decent amount of money on the videos while they are monetized. On the King of Hate vlogs, I'm making almost nothing at all. Because that's not even partnered with a network or anything. So that would be a complete waste of my time, okay? So I'm not going to do that. Okay. Alright, so that is what I'm doing for this first stream, alright? That's what I'm doing for the first stream. For the second stream tonight, I'll be playing Sonic Mania, ladies and gentlemen. Sonic Mania. For about another, 2 hours or so. What am I doing in Sonic Mania? I'm going to be doing, Knuckles. The Knuckles run through. The Knuckles playthrough. Alright? And I've already done, about 4 stages, I think it was. Yeah, I beat 4 stages with Knuckles, within an hour. I was, like, basically running right through them because I knew how to fight the bosses and everything. You know? So it's been pretty good. And people have been really liking the Sonic Mania. In particular, the streams. People really seem to enjoy the streaming for it. So I decided I would do another stream of Sonic Mania tonight. And, with Knuckles. And we'll see how that goes. Will I beat the entire game with Knuckles? Possibly. It's going to depend on, time permitting this week and stuff like that. And it's also going to depend on whether or not, I'm still having fun. If I get through most of the game and I'm like, man, all right, now I'm getting bored of it or whatever, then I'm going to stop. All right? We'll see, though. We'll play it by ear, and we'll see how it goes. Because I think I would like to do a full run-through, but the thing is, it looks like most of the stages are almost identical to Sonic. People are telling me that it's actually the what is it, Mirage Saloon or something, the one with the plane, and also, what was the other one? Lava Caverns, or Lava whatever, Lava Zone, Lava Crystal. I can't remember the names of any of the stages in this freaking game. I guess each one of those has a separate, different stage, that, you know, is different for Knuckles. But that's it. It's only like 2 things, and the ending are different for Knuckles. Everything else is apparently identical. So, you know, in that regard, obviously, there's not too much different in the game, but I am still having fun with it. So, we'll see how it goes tonight. Tomorrow we got all the new releases, folks. Tomorrow we got all the new releases. We've got Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. We've got Guardians of the Galaxy Episode 3. So, tomorrow's gameplay stream should be pretty fun. In that regard, and I'm looking forward to them. I hope that you're looking forward to them. A good full day of new content for you, right? I'll be honest, last week was great in regards to people checking out, you know, the streams for the new releases and also the YouTube videos for the new releases. But, of course, Agents of Mayhem ended up being a pretty boring grind fest that died out within a day. While Sonic Mania, also a game that kind of only appeals to a certain demographic or a certain audience, right? Not everyone's going to go crazy for Sonic Mania. Because it's an old school style 2D platformer, you know, it's not a modernized game or anything like that, right? So, that being said, as well, you know, tomorrow should be a good day. I hope you'll be here tomorrow for all the new stuff, and then all that stuff will continue during the week. And then keep in mind, this Thursday, folks, Ask the King returns. This Thursday, Ask the King returns. I hope that you'll be here for Ask the King. Keep in mind, you got to post up your questions, folks. If you don't post up your questions on the kingofhate.com forums, you will not get your questions answered. Okay? So you need to post up your questions on the kingofhate.com forums in order to get them answered. The more questions that I receive for the show, the better the show is. That's always how it works. So I certainly hope that you will consider posting up your questions on the forums before Thursday. Alright? Also, keep in mind, I should remind people, if you were a patron of mine in the month of July, a $20 patron or higher, you're guaranteed to get your question answered on Ask the King. So you should definitely post up in the patron exclusive thread for Ask the King, okay? Definitely should do that, or else you'll be missing out, and you don't want to miss out. Alright. So I see some people are cheering on the stream, and I have an announcement to make in regards to that, and I'm going to make this an announcement prominent over the next few weeks so people understand that this is the case. However, folks, here's the deal. I appreciate all of your cheers. I really do. You guys are supporting me, you're helping me out, but it seems that there's been a group of people coming in here recently doing a ton of little tiny 10-bit cheers and asking a question with each one. And what it's basically doing is it's making the pre-streams incredibly long. Yesterday's pre-stream was 45 minutes long because I spent over 30 minutes answering 10-bit cheer questions. I'm not going to do that anymore. Alright? It's that simple. I'm just not. It's too time-consuming. I'll give you a shout-out for your cheer, but I'm not going to be answering directly every single question that people throw my way. In particular, the ones that people are asking me shit like, oh, you're going to play this game? Like, there are places to ask that kind of stuff, and it's certainly not a small, you know, basically making the pre-stream an hour long to keep turning it into an episode of Ask the King. I mean, that's what Ask the King is for, folks. That's what Ask the King is for. It's for, you know, you guys to ask me these kinds of questions. That's not what the pre-stream is for. The pre-stream is for me to relay to you what's going on with me, and let you know what's going on with me, you know, that day or whatever with the schedule, and give you any updates you might need to know. That's the point of the pre-stream, not to sit here and turn it into a Q&A session, alright? It would be one thing if it's like 5 seconds. The other thing is when it's 45 minutes long. That was out of hand yesterday, alright? So, I will still, you know, be giving you shout outs. All right. But I'm only going to pick and choose questions that I answer. I'll probably make it a higher bit ratio to actually get your question answered. For example, like maybe 50 bits or more. I guess what maybe we should do is make it the same criteria as getting the on-screen notifications, right? Right? So maybe, let's think about it. The requirements that I have right now for the on-screen notifications are a 50-bit cheer, or a $2 tip, right? So maybe it'll be the same thing. It'll be a 50-bit cheer or $2 tip. I'll answer your question. But again, I'll just forewarning everyone, if it gets out of hand, I may have to reevaluate that as well. You know what I mean? I just don't want... I can't have it being completely massive spammed with these little, you know, questions that... And I'll be honest, I like talking to you guys. I like answering your questions. But again, there's a time and a place for that. And it's certainly not every single day on pre-stream making it a 45-minute long pre-stream, okay? Take a nice big sip of my V8 drink here. Alright, folks. So, that is the deal. I'm changing it up a little bit to avoid, you know, too many spammy-like questions and stuff like that on the pre-streams. I hope you understand. I'm certainly not trying to you know, force anyone out of the market, per se. But, I mean, just, if you don't believe me, just look at yesterday's pre-stream and see how out of hand it got. It was just a ridiculous amount of questions with 10-bit cheers that were just out of control. Alright? Alright, so that being said, before we get started here, I will actually, let's go ahead and read some of these cheers that are actually, have been, you know, come out. And, like I said, I'm not going to read every single one, but let's see here. So that Anonymous did a ton of 10-bit cheers. He did 1, 2, 3, he did 3 10-bit cheers, and really the only question he asked was what videos on KO Gaming were demonetized, and the answer there is all of them. Pretty much, out of all the videos that I uploaded to KO Gaming in 2017, you know, starting all the way back in January with my year-end series, which was like the worst games of the year countdown, the funniest moments countdown. Then I had my reviews for games like Resident Evil 7 and stuff like that. You know, all the videos I put out, I think the last video I put out was either in May or June. Literally half of them have been demonetized. Literally one half. And it is random. It doesn't seem like there's a pattern of what was demonetized and what wasn't. Because I'll give you an example. Like, some of the fan-submitted videos were demonetized. Some of the reviews were demonetized. But it's not consistent. Like, my Resident Evil 7 review was not demonetized, yet another review that had nothing to do with, or I don't even know. There's no consistency at all. There's no way you could look at what's being demonetized on YouTube and say, oh, this is why it happened. Because I'll tell you right now, YouTube's algorithm is garbage. It's written by a bunch of fucking idiots. These silver spoon in their fucking mouth, Ivy League educated fucking brainless twits, alright, who basically don't know their ass from their fucking elbow, but they write this fucking code and they convince their managers that they're like brainiacs, and they run the goddamn code and it just flags random fucking videos. It's not actually finding criteria that a video shouldn't be monetized. Anything on KO Gaming is highly professional. I mean, I barely ever even swear on that channel. It's just me, you know, outright reviewing stuff. There's no reason why any video on KO Gaming should ever be demonetized. So, pretty stupid. In that regard, it's just so dumb that the entire website will be dictated by a code written by a bunch of idiots, right? It's really insufferable is what it is. It's fucking insufferable that a website that used to be so good is now so bad because of poor management and very bad employment practices. I don't even know what else to say. If anything, you've seen the ineptitude of these fucking people over the past couple of years if they systematically destroyed YouTube. So, anyway. Yeah, about half the videos are demonetized, folks. And it sucks. It's really stupid. But it is what it is. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna waste my time doing these highly edited videos, hours and hours and hours of work, just to get the ads removed because YouTube's algorithm is a broken piece of shit. Alright? Shout out to Dooley who did a 100-bit cheer. Thank you, Dooley. Kekken3 did a 25-bit cheer. He says, are you gonna do a review on any of the summer games? No. Why would I review the summer games? They're all old. Everything I played this summer was an old classic run playthrough. No, I'm going to be starting reviews with all the new games. So, you know, Agents of Mayhem, Sonic Mania, etc. That Anonymous did a 50-bit cheer, said if a fan donated DDP Yoga, would you give it a chance? Dude, I've already explained. Number one, I have DDP Yoga. I already bought it. I explained this many times. People keep asking me this, and I keep answering it and saying I have it. And I just haven't done it because I don't need it because my back is fine. I don't have back pain anymore. When I do have it, it's only on a day when I'm like massively strained my back walking around all day or lifting stuff. So, no worries about my back. Thank you to Never Forget who did a 10-bit cheer. However, you know, like I said, I'm not going to answer all these spammy questions with 10-bit cheers. Little Blake just did a 10-bit cheer, did the same thing. Sorry, I'm not going to answer your question. That Anonymous did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, I support the 50-bit minimum wholeheartedly. Sorry if I broke that today. Well, don't feel bad. I mean, I just announced it. I just literally announced this, so don't worry about it. Not a big deal. And shout out to Captain Caveman 4201 who subscribed to the channel for the 6th month in a row. I appreciate it. All right. Now, Little Blake did another 40-bit cheer. Says, well, can you answer my question now? Well, sure, because your question is, can you give us a list of all the videos on KO Gaming that are not monetized? No. I'm not here to stop the stream entirely, not play games, and give you a list of videos that were demonetized. No, I'm not going to do that. There you go. All right. So, folks, we're going to get started in a moment here. I think I've covered everything. The only thing I want to talk about, folks, is if you didn't watch the weekend preview last night, you missed out on some really important information. All right, and there's two things that I have to hit upon on the pre-stream today, and I'm going to have to hit upon coming up for the next few weeks because it's very important. Basically, right now, I'm in a bind, all right? The bind I'm in is this. Number one, in the month of July, YouTube ad revenue was absolutely terrible, and I made way less money than I should have because they didn't sell ad space. Okay, that's number one. Now, the problem is I'm going to get paid for July next month in September, and I am going to have a deficit. I don't know how I'm going to be able to pay all my bills. I mean, I'm just being real with you. Number two, Patreon currently has a $200 deficit from hitting the monthly goal. Now, Patreon is money that I come to rely on, again, in order to pay my bills. So not only did I have a low amount of earnings in July from YouTube, that is not your fault or my fault, it's YouTube's fault, but also Patreon is low now. And I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm in a bind here to the point where I'm not sure exactly, you know, how I'm going to make ends meet in September. Now, come October, things should be great. All right? Things should actually be great come October because right now, you know, this month of October, this month of August has been good. Views on YouTube are doing better because of the new releases. You guys and gals have been coming out to the streams and watching and you know, contributing with bits and cheers and everything. So all that's been great. All right? It's been absolutely great. And I'm not complaining at all. I've been having tons of fun and everything. The problem is I don't know what's going to happen in September. You know, basically I'm going to have to pick and choose what bills I'm paying between the mortgages and the utilities and being able to afford all the new games and, you know, paying everything else. You know, because I do have tons of debt in my name. That's the problem. I have all this debt from moving out here and keeping the business afloat the past few years with all the shit, the malicious shit that's been done to me over the years. So, that being said, what I need from you guys is a couple things, alright? If you love these daily live streams, if you love seeing me do this, you know, as, you know, my occupation, doing what I love every day, and you want to see it continue, there's two major ways you can help me right now. Number one would be to pledge to my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidefil. If you pledge there, you're going to make that monthly goal happen. This month is towards the Halloween Horror Marathon. If you pledge $5 or more, you'll be able to nominate and vote on games for that marathon, and you'll be able to vote on what costume I'll be wearing. All right? So there you go. That's a great event. That's an event that I've done 2 years in a row, and everyone seems to absolutely love. So I would hope that we hit the goal. We have 10 days left now in the month to hit the goal, and I'm just going to have to keep bringing it up every day like this because it's serious business that we're that much over $200 below the monthly goal. Is pretty crazy. So please consider pledging if you have not. All right. It definitely will help. All right. Now the other thing is, if you are here live on the streams, all right, and you're having fun watching the streams, and you know you want to contribute, but you're not sure, gee, what's the best way? You know, there's cheering, subbing, and tipping. Everyone knows that. And you, as I already mentioned, if you cheer 50 bits. If you sub to the channel and click the share button, or if you do a $2 tip, you'll get an on-screen notification. I'll also give you a verbal shout-out. Alright? However, folks, what I'm going to ask is that if you have the option, alright, if you actually have the option to choose how you'd like to contribute, right? You know, I know some people don't. Maybe you just have bits. You know, a lot of people do what they watch those ads to get free bits or whatever, right? And they cheer with that, and that's perfectly fine. And certainly, I'm not looking for looking a gift horse in the mouth. However, you guys contribute, I'm very appreciative of it. All right, but if you have the option to choose, I would ask that you choose to tip. All right, how do you tip? Well, if you go below the stream here, there's a little section. It's a picture of me posing with Pokemon. If you click on that, it'll take you to my tips page. It'll give you the instructions or whatever, and you can choose to either do an anonymous tip or do a, you know, a tip where you leave your name and a message. All right. If you tip me, the good news is I get that money right away. That's money that literally goes boop right into my little account, and I can spend it on towards bills, put it towards buying the new games coming out, which is what I've been doing. That money's been going straight towards all the things that I need to spend money on, so that way I'm not racking up my credit cards and stuff on the back end. So, you know, if you tip me, that could help out significantly with what's going on right now. I'm honest, I'm really nervous. The last thing I want is to have a month's worth of bills that weren't paid, and now I got creditors calling me, fucking emailing my ass and everything. You know what I mean? That would not be good. So, if I can get through September and get to October, I think October is going to be a great month. There's going to be tons of great new releases. I'm going to be getting all the increased revenue from August. It's going to be good, but we have to get there. All right? So whatever you can do, whether it's Patreon or whether it's tipping, those are the things that I really hope that you guys can do to help me out. All right? And I'll be mentioning this more in the next 10 days that are left in the month and see if we can get it together. All right? All right. So we got a few more cheers here. Shout out to Halo Guy. Oh my god, excuse me. It came out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting that. Shout out to Halo Guy who did a 10-bit cheer. I have absolutely no idea what he said. His message, I can't even read it. I'm not reading it because I don't understand what the hell it says. Good lord. Alright. Shout out to that Anonymous who did a 50-bit cheer. He says, tons of fun. Fun is on a roll. And then he did a 100-bit cheer, and he says, I'm incapable of tipping at the moment, so I hope this helps in November. Well, actually, no, this would help in October. It's a 2-month stagger for, you know, stuff that goes through Twitch, like subs and cheers. So I'll actually get the revenue from anything this month in October. All right? So there you go. Alrighty. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to talk about. Is there anything else I need to mention on today's pre-stream? I don't think so. And it's been long enough. I guess we're gonna start. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I was thinking, man, is there anything? I'm scouring my brain. Now I can't think of anything. All right. We're gonna start with Agents of Mayhem, folks. All right. Let's end the pre-stream and then we'll get this show on the road, okay? All right.